Paul, McGuire, Grimes, ABC, Minneapolis, and it is always great talking to you. Nick, I'm so excited to talk to you for the first time. I really loved the movie, so thank you both for the time today.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Now, yeah, and I bet you get tons of scripts for rom-coms. When did you know that this one felt special and different, not only just to take it on as an actress, but also as a producer?
I was so thrilled by how rich the character is, and that she's so often rom-coms are about people like freaking out because they're overwhelmed by all these things that are happening, and Solène has sort of a chill quality to her. She has a perspective. Her life is very complete, and at first, Hayes is just fun, and I thought that was kind of great. And then the deeper into the story you get, oh my gosh, the more complicated it gets, and I was just hooked. I was just really excited, and I don't know, I just thought it seemed like a fun premise to me. I liked it.
Oh my God, absolutely. It's totally fun. And we all deserve a little fun once in a while. Yeah. Now, Nick,
Well,
did I
more
read
than
that you
once in a
went
while.
Oh, yeah, of course. More than once in a while. Nick, did I read that you went through a boy band boot camp? And if so, what was that Did you go through it pretty easily? Did it come naturally for you?
I wouldn't say it came naturally. Look, I am not a dancer by trade, and the rest of my boy band are. And so my first intention was to not trip over myself and stick out like a sore thumb. But no, I mean the sort of pre-production of this was so much fun. Outside of our wonderful script reading and the sort of chemistry building process. But I got to go to Sweden, the like home of pop music, to record, and yeah, I learned how to dance, and I hope those early videos of me dancing never make their way out into the public domain,
I
because
hope
they
so
are,
too. I
yes.
mean, not that I've seen them.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
kidding.
hope that you
Okay.
both do a musical together because you both have really great singing voices.
I
So,
hadn't
like,
even
let's.
thought about that, and
Oh
that's such
my,
a fun idea.
yes.
I've already signed whatever
Oh my
I
contract.
love
God.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a music theater guy, so like bring it on. Now, there's a lot of love for your characters on screen, but I'd love to hear some love off screen between the two of you. And what was something that you loved working with Nick and then Nick, what was something that you loved working with Anne about?
Once I got used to his smell,
Yes, it's potent.
just once we finally could be in the same room, the banter, was very very fun. I don't know, we hit it off. We hit it
Yeah.
off. We're both playful people.
Yeah.
And Nick is just such a great person to have on set. He's a steady Eddie, but totally passionate at the same time. Sorry, that was my heart. And he's quick to laugh. So it's and intelligent and talented, and I mean, it was just really really a pleasure that doing this film together, at least from my perspective.
Yeah, it's funny because I mean, this sort of chemistry test that we did, I think it will really just live in my memory forever, because these audition rooms can be
Brutal.
brutal, hostile, just tense, anxiety inducing. And I just remember an openness that Annie, I think, just embodies as a person and as a collaborator, as an artist, that I think was so calming, and made the sort of prospect of working together so exciting. And I think we just naturally have this bounce that is very Hayes and
Oh, I
Selene.
like that. Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
it's a bounce. And obviously we have moments of sadness and tragedy and thing, but we also have moments of incredible levity. And I think to get that light and shade, that was pretty integral as well.
My God, I love both of that. I got the rap. Nick, Red, White, and Royal Blue, I'm obsessed with you.
Aw.
Taylor are so good together. And Anne, The Devil Wears Prada, my husband and I,
Oh,
it's
get
basically
it.
a
He got it
Bible
already.
in our house. Are you kidding me?
Ah.
I have the Anne Hathaway collection right here. Like,
Wow.
Oh my
the
God,
devil.
you have a full house.
Yes, I mean, we quote this all the
If
time. I
Princess
got the rap.
Diaries is in it, it's a
Thank you so
royal
much.
flush. Um,
Yes.
Thank you. That was a beautiful thing to get to see. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you're welcome. Thank Paul,
You.
McGuire, Grimes, ABC, Minneapolis, Reid, Ella. It is really great talking to both of you today. I really enjoyed the idea of you. It's so cute and lovely. I had a great time, so thank you both for the time.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, no, Ella, I want to start with you. I'm curious, did you and Anne Hathaway do anything to kind of build that mother-daughter relationship? Were there things that you talked about that maybe the characters did off screen that we just don't know about on screen?
That's so interesting. I mean, I think there's kind of two things. One is that she's so warm and naturally giving and she's a mom and such a great mom that I think it was kind of not to diminish the work, but it was almost kind of natural just in the like, even when we did the chemistry read and we auditioned, or I auditioned, it was just so, she's so giving in scenes and comfortable and really made it kind of easy. And then also off screen, I think she just really did a great job at, we talked a lot. I think we just really chatted off set, and it was just getting to know each other, I think, was huge. And at least I was so nervous going in, and so she just made me really comfortable. And I think she's such an interesting person with such great questions. And so I think it was sort of quick that we kind of got into the meat of our lives. It was, she's great.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love hearing that. Now, Reid, Nick's character talks about how his character, if he had gotten cast in this production of A Christmas Carol, he would never have been in the boy band. And since he didn't, he got to be in the boy band. I'm curious, is there a role in your life that you didn't get, but then something positive came out of it, or maybe you got cast in something else?
Oh, I ultimately, I feel like that's my entire career. Like I could bore you to tears with the roles I didn't get, but you learn to let go of that. Or I learned to let go of that early on in my career and sort of, just sort of focus on the roles, that do come your way. And I think sort of staying open to that and saying like, you try to drop yourself into a role, and if it's meant to be yours, I think ultimately it is. And there have been times where I've lost out on a role only to get called again 6 weeks later. Something happened, and so like, are you still available? Can you pop in for this thing? So the ones that are meant to be yours tend to be yours, and I've been very lucky that the roles I've gotten to play I've really enjoyed.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, of course. Now, I love that there's a lot of love on screen in this film. So I'm curious, off screen, Reid, what is one thing that you loved about working with Ella? And Ella, what is one thing you loved working with Reid?
We just kind of clicked instantly. It was, the whole film was like that. I showed up kind of late. They'd already shot for a little bit, and it's a challenge when you're playing a family, because you really want to get those nuances and those those little things like, how do you guys communicate physically? Do you guys have nicknames? Are there like little looks that you give each other? And you don't have a whole lot of time to build that. But I mean, everyone in this film was just such a pro, but also everyone was just so open to experimenting on the fly and seeing what works and not holding on to anything too tightly. That we just, I don't know, I mean, it took us like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, great casting too. It's like if Anne and I had, which is crazy because I'm only 26. So the idea that I could play her father is just
and
insane.
I'm 11, so.
Yeah.
I mean, right back at you. It is, I mean, you guys, the day the three of us got together, Annie was like, if we had a kid, it would be her.
Yeah.
And so I think it was just this kind of, it felt really natural to me too. It was just like, everyone, I'm just like, I think I'm a nervous person, and everyone was just so, and obviously the question's about you, and you were just so welcoming and friendly and like easy and chill. And so it was just like, and you're so good at your job that it was like, it's someone said to me like, acting with a good actor is like playing an instrument, but you're holding an instrument, but someone else is playing the strings. It was something like that. I'm butchering it, but you made it so easy by being so calm and prepared. And I think it was sort of we all just were willing to have fun, and I think that kind of allowed us room to be comfortable. Yeah.
I love that collaboration, that there's for each actor to kind of bring something that it wasn't just so set in stone from the beginning. You're premiering at South by Southwest. Have you been there before, and what are you excited most about being in that environment tonight?
Any of you?
I have, I've been here a couple times.
Was it for Veep?
We came for Veep, yeah. Nice. Yeah, we came for Veep, and then I came to sort of as a fan before. This is an extremely fun town. This is maybe my favorite festival, just because it incorporates so many different facets of art, and the music scene here is just amazing. The crowd here is really incredible too. I'm really excited to see in this kind of movie, because it has that sort of that musical undertone to it. I feel like the audience is really going to dig it.
Oh, absolutely. I got the wrap. Reid, Elle, is really great talking to both of you. Thank you for the time tonight. I hope people really enjoyed the movie like I did. So thank you.
Thank you so much.